Many local teachers discovered they had a passion for teaching early in life.
Action News Jax Don Lopez shows us how St. Johns County's 2019 Teacher of the Year took a different path to education.
Do you remember this from yesterday?
Yeah.
Danny Erb is dad to two energetic, smaller carbon copies of himself.
I'm short.
Okay. So far, so good.
Sally, I'm short.
That's all right. You're going to be really tall, I promise.
But when school is back in session here at Pedro Menendez High, he's Mr. Erb. The life lesson he teaches his girls echo those he passes on to his students.
I want them to know it's bigger than them. It's about more than them. And any time that they get the opportunity to help somebody along their way, they got to take it.
And Dad gets help from them, recording his math help class that he posts on social media. One of many tricks up his sleeve to connect and keep his students engaged.
When you open up yourself, students open up themselves.
And he's good at it. One of Erb's shining moments was being awarded St. Johns County Teacher of the Year. Erb graduated Penn State 20 years ago with a master's in mechanical engineering.
I was living my best life. I was making lots of money, spending lots of money.
And the hard work paid off. His full ride to Penn State took Erb to Manhattan, where he had contracts with some of the biggest companies in the nation. That is, until 9/11.
The World Trade Center was one of my buildings. My boss died in 9/11.
It shook Erb to the core. He left New York to regroup.
I had to surround myself with people that cared about me, with people that loved me.
When Erb tried to get back into the workforce, he got no callbacks. His old high school principal had a teacher walk out, and she asked him to step in.
Let's do it. And I told her, and she knew, the principal knew also. I didn't hide any of that, I still had applications out. There still might be a chance I get a phone call.
The call never came.
Look on the bright side, I only had one class to teach, Geometry X. And the X stood for extended because these students needed more time. These were the lowest of the low.
That can be a tough group.
Oh, yeah.
How did that go?
Oh, it was up. Yeah. I could tell you stories.
Erb survived that year, and he realized he had a special gift. He can reach kids.
From breakfast, we start talking about music. Music, we start talking entertainment. Entertainment, we start talking family. Now we're getting deep.
And there's one student in particular who taught him one of the greatest life lessons. The most troubled of kids excelled because he took time.
And she called me, after she graduated, to thank me, and this is why I do it. This is why I do it. She got into education, and she works at a daycare, and she's teaching at a daycare, and
look at that.
So
wow.
It's beautiful for me because I get stories like that all the time.
Mr. Erb is preparing for his 19th school year. He's building a legacy, one that he hopes his daughters will be proud of. As a part of his special recognition, Mr. Erb is attending special teacher development seminars and working with the Department of Education on how to help rehab the image of Florida teachers. In the studio, Don Lopez, CBS 47 Action News Jax.